It feels amazing to have my truth validated in a court of law. I feel vindicated on behalf of all the women who spoke up before and after me. More than 50 court appearances, court dates, coming from Bangalore to Delhi, staying with my girlfriends, losing my father-in-law. I wish he were here today to see this moment. And I'm so happy. I feel this case was not about me. It was about what women experience at the workplace. My victory belongs to everyone who spoke up during the Me Too movement. It feels amazing to have my truth validated in a court of law. I feel vindicated on behalf of all the women who spoke up before and after me. I hope this encourages more women to speak up and discourages powerful men to take victims of sexual harassment to court in fake cases of defamation, for example. Don't forget, I was the accused in this case.
What made you persevere? Like, what motivated you? What is the reason behind that patience? Because this took a lot of time, 2.5 years, and as you said, multiple court hearings and traveling between two cities. And throughout that time, maintaining that conviction in your truth and did not let anything dilute that truth you believed in. Where did that courage come from?
I don't know where it came from, but once I spoke up, it's addictive. I just wanted to keep speaking and keep sharing my truth, and I didn't want to be bullied by anyone. I'm glad Mr. Ashfaq chose me to file a case against. I have amazing friends, great legal support, so I don't know, it just...
And you think that support system that you had around you motivated you to continue?
Multiple, like every time I came and stayed with my friend Shami Baveja in Delhi, there was always hot Rajma Chawal waiting for me.
How does it feel to hold power accountable?
It's just something else.
Do you think it can be defined in words?
This is what it feels like to smash the patriarchy.
What plans now? Like, what are you planning for the rest of the day, for the coming week? And especially the conversation with the children. How is it that going to be?
I'm first going to call my daughter. She was a little worried about what will happen if our mama loses. So it'll be good to speak to her. I'm sure she's already celebrating, and I will too.
Do you think this will also sort of open up doors for women who probably do not have similar support systems, they come from backgrounds that cannot raise their voice or are they silenced at different levels? Do you think that this judgment can be used as a precedent in their pending cases?
Absolutely, and I also believe that the next version or the next wave of Me Too will be more inclusive.
Next wave of Me Too will be more inclusive.
Thank you.